Hey, number one, welcome in. Let's see what your first message is about your next relationship, the next person coming in. You have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is reversed. Interesting. The Hermit card is connected to the sign Virgo. So there could be a connection there with a Virgo, or maybe you have a connection with a Virgo. But really the Hermit is about, wisdom that is, kind of attained by stepping back from a situation or isolating in some way, or being a hermit, going off on your own, kind of withdrawing a little bit, doing some inner work, okay? With the Hermit reversed, it feels like the energy of this person is someone who might have spent some time alone recently, or been maybe not out in the dating world, but is now ready to get back out there, okay? This could be someone who's got a lot of wisdom to share, but who takes their time and is really careful with who they share it with, okay? But let's see what information we can get about this person. Eight of Cups. Ooh, I love that, because you see this, the Hermit is somebody wearing this cape with the lantern, right? They've got all this wisdom, and they're really shining the light for those people that come after them. Like they're kind of leading the way here. So as I said, I felt like the energy of this person was someone who had stepped back from things, maybe step back from relationships, or step back from connecting, online dating, anything like that. What I see here is interesting, because there again is a person with the cape. So this could be this Hermit person. So they're ready to move on, which is exactly what I said. I do see this person as almost leaving in the night. It's almost as if something happened to them and they just made this change or this shift. Sorry, this light is shining on there. There we go. Well, I'll try and move it. Let me try and move it. Okay. But it's almost as if they have, they had something happen that really, kind of got them up and moving, got them to move on from something or someone. It's almost as if they've left something behind quickly after a long kind of, it's almost like I'm feeling that energy of when something goes on for a really long time, but then it's that one thing that sets you off and you're on your way, okay? This is also the only eclipse card in the deck, the Eight of Cups. We do have an eclipse coming up on September 17th, 18th, 19th, somewhere around there. So this could be happening very quickly, or happened in the last eclipse season, okay? So I do see this energy of this person moving on. Now, eights are a symbol of money, of finances. This could be connected to them taking a new job. They get fed up, they don't feel appreciated at work for their talents, for their skill, for their wisdom, right? Because I do feel this energy of someone who really has a lot to give, and I feel like they literally got fed up and decided to move on, okay? They're looking for more fulfillment. So this could indicate that they are moving like home and moving, closer to you, leaving where they are and coming closer to you. You could meet them because they've moved closer to you, okay? Let's see what else we have about this person. Wow. Yeah, big change for them. With the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords is overkill, because one sword could do the job, but we have 10 here. So this person could really feel like they're over it. They're done. They're finished with this past cycle. They're ready to move on. It's exactly where we started, where they're coming out of some difficult period or a period when they really learned a lot. You know, it may have been hard, but I feel like they learned a lot of lessons. They've recently ended a very long karmic cycle. And it's also like they're just felt beat up by life, okay? So we also have the King of Pentacles coming in with the Hermit. So that can be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. So it's looking like a lot of Virgo here, or at least somebody who is good with money, somebody who's focused on money, who's focused on their career. Like I said, with the 8 here, it's as if they're moving for a new job, for a new opportunity. This person's coming through as successful and older, okay? So older meaning they're established. The King energy is somebody who's like over 35. You know, I mean, they could be younger than that, but that would be really young to be at that position, but it can happen. But it's somebody more mature, somebody who is a little bit advanced in their career, okay? Their career could be connected to money, to finance, to homes, to anything having to do with like things that have a lot of value, but also like something, I almost just feel like something very practical, something that you actually can hold in your hand and buy and sell, not like sort of, you know, something like that, something that you know, they actually create or build something. Okay, 6 of Wands. This person's definitely showing up in a positive power position. They could be like coming to where you work, coming to an event, something where you're just going to notice them right off the bat. Okay, this is success energy. This is somebody who also could be a Leo or have Leo placements. They don't have to, but they could. Okay, so in terms of your love connection, we're getting the Page of Cups. So although they are very mature and very wise, they are also very sort of innocent when it comes to love, and they're definitely someone that will come across as romantic. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here. We see the little fish coming out, so I think about Pisces energy and romance and somebody who really believes in all of the good stuff. Like they believe that there is somebody out there for them, and they're very, very romantic. Okay, this is someone who's ready for a relationship. I feel like they've taken their time, they've had a step back, and now they're ready to sort of get out there. Okay, so in terms of signs, we have Virgo coming through, we have Leo, and we have Pisces. Okay, let's see what messages come through from the Teacup Oracle about this person. Peace offering. Interesting. It's interesting because if you look at the Page of Cups, it's like he's holding this cup with the fish in it, and this hand is holding this cup. So we have 2 hands holding cups here. So it could almost be like someone, I feel like he could be giving you it's almost like buy you a drink energy, or do something kind. I just feel this energy of you're out somewhere and they pass something to you, or there's some contact where your first contact is like someone reaching out with their hand because of these 2 next to one another. Okay, so it's like you're in close contact, they're passing you something. Ooh, more cups, twin flame cups. So twin flame energy. This person can really feel like someone you've met before, somebody who have an instant connection with. There's a lot of emotions here, a lot of feelings. The sign of the twins is Gemini, so we could be looking at also Gemini energy. refreshing change. Ooh, so for you, this is going to be a refreshing change, or for them, this is going to be a refreshing change, or maybe even for both of you. There's something new. There's something exciting about your connection. Now, that can be a whole host of things. There could be like an age difference. For some reason, I'm feeling like there's an age difference. If you're older, this person could be younger. And if you're younger, this person could be older. That's what I'm feeling. But it's exciting. It's exciting because of whatever this difference is. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice and see if there's any other signs and symbols. Okay, Taurus, there's that King of Pentacles energy, first house, 8th house. Okay, so the first house is all about self. It's about the way that you express yourself. It's about your identity. So there's something about this person that you're really struck by, and I feel like it's you're really attracted to them, their face. There's something about it. Taurus energy is that money, and again, there seems to be a big focus here on money and finances for this person. We have the 8th house, which could mean that they're involved in money lending, mortgages, that kind of thing. But I just also feel this energy of that 8, the 8 of Cups, in search of something more, but also somebody who has a lot to begin with and has success. Okay, beautiful. Now let's get you some charms. Any messages about this connection? Okay, so you have the dream catcher, which is protective energy. Ooh, over here you have the tree. That's a grounded, healthy, lots of growth, long-term stability energy. Ooh, a divine connection, angel wings, the twin flame connection. You have a heart, which is romantic, like that Page of Cups. Ooh, more protective energy, the spider web, somebody who builds things. I really feel this energy of a builder. Dragonfly, karmic, you know, that beautiful energy of karma. And I love you to the moon and back. So there's this just really openness and romantic feel. Like I said, this person's going to wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not going to hide how they feel. Okay, so the last card I'm going to pull for you today is an animal spirit oracle card, and we're going to ask if there's any advice or anything you need to know in terms of connecting with this person and the energy of your connection. Okay, so what do we have for number 1 today about this King of Pentacles hermit? A successful hermit, I'm going to call him. Ooh, the bat. Ooh, I love that. Because the bat, first of all, we have the moon there, and we did have the eclipse card in the eclipse symbol in the 8 of Cups. But the bat energy is about midnight. It's about change. It's about, like, get ready. Things are transforming for you. So the bat is the element of air. You know, obviously it's got its wings there, and it's interesting because you did have in your charms, you had wings, okay? So the bat is all about letting go, the darkness before the light. Let me read to you what the guidebook says about this message. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. Interesting, because mentioning both the sun and the moon, which we had in that 8 of Cups. In the darkness, just like I said, let me just show you real quick. The hermit, he's in the dark and he's got the lantern. And here we have the 8 of Cups. This person's leaving it in the night, right? The sun and the moon during the eclipse. Now I messed everything up. It was so nice and neat, but that's okay. Let me move these back so you can just kind of focus, I would say, on these two. okay? While we're reading about the bat. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours, okay? The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, okay? The closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. Wow. So this is going to be a big shift and change, okay? This person, I believe, is going through or is in the process or may have recently made this decision. Like I said, I was really focused on the leaving in the night and the night energy of the Hermit. And so pulling the bat card is really confirming that, right? This person's going through a major transformation and change. They're taking off. A new day is coming, okay? So this person's really letting go of their past and moving on. And they're connecting with you in a way that feels very like fated, very karmic. You had the twin flame message too. So we're looking at Virgo, we're looking at Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, and Leo coming through today. Okay, and we had Taurus here. Those are all your messages about this person's energy. Don't forget to hit subscribe before you leave, like button before you leave, write your comments down below, and find the super thanks button down here. Click it and you can leave me a tip or donation to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped you today. I'm sending you lots of love and I'll see you back here really soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started with your reading today about one specific person's energy who wants to come in. Ooh, okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. So what I'm feeling like here is there's something about this person that that feels familiar. Okay, it almost for me feels like this person may have been through something similar to you or been through an experience or maybe even have a shared experience. Okay, I feel like they've felt stuck in maybe their past connection or past relationship or stuck in some area of their lives, okay? But whatever that is, that's becoming unstuck. You know, the wheel is always turning and always shifting. And I feel like their luck is about to change. And I feel like there's something about when they meet you that they feel like their luck has changed. Okay, there's a connection with the Wheel of Fortune to Sagittarius energy and good luck. Okay, because Jupiter, the planet of expansion, good luck, and good fortune, is connected to the wheel. Okay, so let's see what else we have about this person today. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. They are in a spot right now that feels, again, like a rock and a hard place. It's like they've, like I said, feeling stuck. It's like something needs to shift in their life, but it all depends on them making a big decision. And I feel like they're in the process right now, or they have recently made a really important decision about their life, which is going to shift and change their luck. Okay, they felt like they didn't really have a lot of options and choices, but something shifts, something happens, and that triggers this decision. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, but he's reversed. And so what I'm feeling like here is that this person has a hard time really showing their feelings, okay? They keep a lot buried, and it may be because they haven't had great luck in the past, okay? They may also have recently decided to end a connection. This person is coming through as a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, water sign, someone who's emotional, someone who's romantic, but again, it's kind of like it's tucked away, it's hidden, because they're a little bit focused on this past, so they may have a hard time when you first meet them to really open up quickly. Let's see what else we have about this person's energy. Okay, so they are really searching for a person that inspires them, somebody that gives them hope, somebody that really encourages them also artistically or creatively or with a business. I feel like this person could be someone who owns their own business, who's an entrepreneur, somebody who's just got a lot of good ideas and a lot of excitement about like the way things could be in the future, and they want to share that with someone. They want to share that, and I feel like you give them that. You give them that. There's also a lot of spark and attraction between the two of you, a lot of fire, because we have the Ace of Wands, okay? We also have the Eight of Wands. Wow, okay, more options, more choices, lots of travel, lots of ideas, a lot going on. I feel like when you meet this person, you or they do, or both of you have a lot going on, okay? This Ace of Wands can also indicate meeting through a dating app, online, okay, in a crowd, traveling, through a course, through an artistic project, through a business, because you're an entrepreneur, or because you share some sort of, you know, like, you're like in the same field, okay? This is a lot of fire energy, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. It's about, like I said, creativity, artists, but also just people that have a lot of energy, okay? So you could meet them traveling. You could meet them because of a class. You could meet them dating online, okay? So Knight of Pentacles. See, this is what I was talking about. So this person has a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement about this connection. However, they might be a little bit slow moving. So that's the only thing. And if you are someone that isn't going to enjoy that, it's like something the two of you are going to have to work on, because this person wants to take their time. Just because of this past, you know, energy of being burnt. Yeah. There's also a very strong connection between the two of you and making money together or working together, okay? You could meet this person because of work. Now, let's see what other messages we can get about this person from the Teacup Oracle. What do we have about this? Surprising. So this is unexpected, or there's something about them that really surprises you. It's like, again, I think it's going to be because they have a lot of feelings underneath that they don't share right away. Because we have that cup energy here. We're moving slow over here, but at the base of it is all of this, all of the fire, all of the passion. So I think it's like those surprising little bubbles in bubble tea. It's like, oh, I didn't expect that. Wow. It's almost like one of those things where you're like, oh my God, I like them more than I thought I would, kind of thing. I do think this is a new person. I don't think this is someone you've met. I think they are going to be a completely new connection for you. Okay, so there it is. It's under pressure. This is what this person has been through. This is why they take it slow. Okay, because of that, the start with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, feeling like they were between a rock and a hard place. It's like they want to take their time. Okay, so There could be something about this person that is similar to someone in your family, meaning they could be from a town where you grew up, like someone in your family grew up, or some sort of family connection. I almost feel like it's a work connection. Okay, so it could be like they work for your family, or they work at a company that your family worked at, or some member of your family worked at, something like that. Okay, let's roll the Astro Dice and see if there's any other signs, symbols, info. Okay, so we have third house, which is that local neighborhood, environment, cousins, siblings. First house of self, and Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, a lot about work, a lot about like craftsmanship. There could be someone coming in who is a Virgo, or maybe you have Virgo placements. And we have, there's that family with the third house. The first house in astrology is your face, your looks, the way you present yourself, and also the number 1, which we had with the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this person is completely new connection. I think that's a confirmation. Okay, now let's see what the charms have for you today. Any messages for number 2 about this person? Ooh, you got the sword here. So swords are all about communication. This can also connect to an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have I love you forever. This is about commitment, soulmate energy. Ooh, a lock. Someone has the lock and the key to your heart. This could be very, very good. You have the star. The star is connected to the tarot with the star card. And that is about healing. It's about hope. It's about inspiration, which we have here. And it's also connected to the sign Aquarius, which would be friends and groups, okay? Oh, so we have the sea turtle. The sea turtles go home to lay their eggs. So this can be a connection to home, to where you live, to your family again. And the Hamsa, the hand of God. So that is some sort of spiritual connection. Maybe there is a feeling here that this is, karmic or divinely guided connection. But yeah, those are beautiful messages. Now, finally, I am going to pull you an animal spirit card, and we're going to get a message overall. If there's any sort of advice about this person or anything you need to know in terms of love with this person. Number 2. What do we have for number 2? Ooh, Firefly. Interesting. Firefly, because we do have that Ace of Wands. Okay, so let me read to you from the guidebook about the Firefly. The Firefly is connected to fire energy, I believe. Oh no, it's air energy. Interesting. So you had the swords, which is air energy, and you have the Firefly. Okay, the message of the Firefly. Interesting. So it starts with inspired, okay, which is the inspiration here, the surprise, this person coming in and being quite a surprise. And remember, I had said that I felt like they were looking for some inspiration. They'd been through something. The Firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the Firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. Ooh, there's a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So, ooh, I feel like, yes. Isn't that interesting? Because this is surprising under pressure, firefly. So this person's almost like this person that bursts into your life unexpectedly. They have a lot of creative light. They have a lot to give, but they can burn out, which is exactly what I felt like they did in this past relationship. So this is all about embracing the energy of this person, which is the firefly, not letting the moment pass, right? Kind of really kind of just enjoying this person's gifts and stuff. And it's like the advice here is to really capture and live in the moment. Don't worry too much about like how long it takes, or what this, it's almost like just enjoy the moment, live in the moment, don't miss the moment. I think more than anything is the message here today. Okay, so that's it. This is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped you in some way. Before you leave, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, write your comments below, and find the super thanks, and you can leave a tip or donation. I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you back here in a couple of days. Take care. Hey, number 3, let's get started with your reading about one person's energy who's around you right now. So you're starting with the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is a card of work. You can see here that the person is working away, toiling away. They've got all of this work done, and they've saved a little bit over here. This is really giving me the energy of someone who's a craftsman, or somebody who's a really hard worker, who puts like their all into everything. Sometimes it can indicate that a relationship might need a lot of dedication, or that it could have staying power, that this connection could be something that ends up really lasting. And so pentacles or coins are really connected to earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in terms of the zodiac. And it doesn't have to be it, but it can also be connected to meeting this person through work, but let's see what other messages come through about them today. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. More about money and resources. Okay. So I feel like this person has a big heart. I feel like they are someone who I was saying works really hard. I think it comes from a place of not wanting to be without, because I feel like there's something that they may have struggled with, like they've had to get their financial life back, or they suffered some big setback that they've been working on, or they've gone through a divorce and they've had to pay out a large sum. Okay, there's definitely healing from a heartbreak here. This is a broken heart. It could be a broken heart because of money. It could be a broken heart because of love. Usually this is a relationship energy. Sometimes it indicates that there was a third party situation, some sort of cheating. And so this is reversed. So I feel like this person is working through these things and is past, moving past them. Okay, because they're determined. I feel like they're determined to get past any of these difficulties. They're determined to get, move on from this difficult relationship. It's not like they're staying stuck where they were. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands reversed. It feels like they're definitely a person who gives their whole heart, and I feel like they haven't connected with people who gave as much as they put in, right? I feel like they may have even a female energy around them who is selfish, or kind of narcissistic energy, and kind of left them out in the cold and really, really hurt them badly. And so it's like they don't want to be in a connection with anyone that isn't going to be genuine, that isn't going to really, open up and really give their heart. Okay, yeah. They're very focused on fairness in a relationship, because if you look at this, there's 3 people here. There's the 3 of Swords here. There's 3 people in this card. And so it shows one person has all the power and is giving away the money to somebody, and someone else is sitting there without anything. So I feel like that's, again, an indication that this person has been in a situation where there was cheating, or there could be like a financial payout, like a divorce settlement or something like that, where they really, really were left kind of in a difficult spot. So that's why they focus on work a lot. That's why they are working so hard, but that's also why they want a really balanced relationship. They're really looking for their queen, their empress. They really want to connect. Look at this. They're going from the Three of Swords reversed to the Empress energy, which is beautiful energy of 3. Okay, so now we see the Empress. This is how they view you. They see you as someone who is kind, who is generous, who grows things, who cares about people. This is connected to Taurus, which we have here, but also Libra energy. So this is the energy of a person who could have potentially be a mom, somebody who could have kids. This shows fertility, but it just shows somebody who's living a life that is really comfortable. And I feel like that's really important for this person. Okay, beautiful. Let's see if there's any other final messages before we move on to the teacup. Yeah, see, there's definitely some cheating in the past, and they have had to move on from. This is trust issues here. It might take a little bit to get to that place of trust. They may have even, like I said, gone through some sort of divorce, a big event. Okay, now for the future position though, I see a lot of fun together, a lot of celebration. I feel like friends will really like this person. There could even be a connection to friends here, meeting in a friend group, meeting when you're out with friends, meeting through work when you go out for like happy hour, something like that. A girlfriend introducing you. This is female energy. I'm looking at the little pumpkin down here, so it could be something coming up in the fall. Okay, now let's see what else we can find out about this person using the teacup oracle. What do we have going on here? Who are they? Okay, so getting back together, I feel like you have maybe some fear at first because it's so fresh. The ending of their previous relationship is probably really fresh, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. I just feel like it's something that you might think about. It is a new beginning. It's a fresh relationship. This is not a past connection, okay? This is someone new. This is something fresh. It's like there's nothing in the cup yet, right? So I feel like these two coming together is important because it's saying, don't let that hold you back. Don't let that stuff and those like fears get at you, because this person sees you as an empress. They see them as selfish. So I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, so we have I love tea, going public, yay. So I am getting this like work thing where it's like you don't like tell people right away. There's something about keeping it to yourselves for a little while before you go public. And I do think it could be because of either a friend situation or a work situation, okay? But I think it's important for you. I feel like, especially with these two, that's something that you're like a little concerned about, so you want it public. Okay, let's see if we can get any other signs and symbols about this connection. Okay, so we have 3rd house, 4th house, Pisces. So the 3rd house in astrology, but also the number 3 keeps coming up, right? Which is that cheater thing, that betrayal thing, and I think that's kind of emphasizing that. But it's also local neighborhood, local environment, somebody close by. The 4th house is home, family, roots, maybe even moving in together. And Pisces energy, which is very romantic and very like, I think just romantic, okay? So there could be a Pisces involved here. Now, let's get some charms. What do we have for number 3? Okay, so you have the dice, which is really good luck. This is a symbol of good luck, but it's also a symbol of taking a chance, okay? The big open heart, this is love, this is romantic, this is a big romance, okay? Oh, and you also have Capricorn, the goat. So this could be, like again I said, somebody who works really hard, somebody connected to your office, to work. I feel like meeting after work is a big one here. Now, finally, I'm going to pull a message from the Animal Spirit Oracle, and we're going to see if there's anything you need to know about this connection, this person, anything at all, any final bits for you today. Okay, wow, so you've got two. Interesting. I only meant to pull one, so the octopus, wow, interesting, and the hyena. Now, what's weird is, besides that being a really weird combination, the hyena, I actually just heard something about a hyena, so that's kind of really strange. So I'm gonna say that is an interesting one to pull. Okay, so let's start with octopus, okay? I'm gonna read to you from the guidebook, and then we're gonna put it together and see what this all means. Okay, so for the octopus, this is about reaching, think about the octopus with all of its arms, but sometimes it's about lacking boundaries, okay? The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. Ooh, the octopus entwines itself in other people's business and shares their own without restraint. Look, going public. And remember I said that there was something about one of you not wanting to go public, okay? So you have to be careful here that you are respectful of one another's boundaries. So if it's you, then it's really important that this person's respectful, and if it's them, you have to be respectful, because there could be some conflicts because of work or some, complications because of the past thing. So that's something you want to watch out for, okay? They believe that what's means to be, that's what they believe is meant to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of the octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very hard, very old habit to change, okay? So that's something you want to watch for. If this is you and you know this about yourself, or if you know that you get too clingy, or you just, you have a hard time not sharing everything with everyone, you're going to really have to watch it with this connection. Okay, so that's definitely a warning. So that's kind of interesting. Now, you also have the hyena. Let me get the hyena here, which is fire energy. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so the hyena is about humor, wit, and sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? So this is really interesting because there is the friend element, there is the work element, okay? There is the need to put things, to put that effort in. So I think that this relationship is going to be a challenge when it comes to boundaries and when it comes to being honest about your feelings, either for you or for your partner. So you have to make sure that you share what it is that's really bothering you and not mask it with humor, okay? Ooh, that was intense. Okay, those were good messages. Please be sure to hit subscribe before you leave. Hit the like button, write your comments below, and you can find the super thanks here and leave me a tip. Okay, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.